totalmente.
As you can see here, there are no locks on the window. The only thing that are holding the windows in are these screws that easily come in and out on both sides. And if you just jostle the window, you can see how they're starting to work their way out. You see this screw here, how it's moving, it's working its way out. If you jostle the window, this can work its way right out. These can easily come out. And as soon as they come out, look how easy it is to just open the window up, because there's absolutely no lock on the windows. And all the windows in the house are sealed in the same way. It will go through quickly and you can see the windows. This is another window in the front of the house. And as you can see here, again, just held closed by a screw. This is the curtain. There you can see that the same thing again. There's only the screws on the far ends holding the window shut. The screen outside is obviously damaged and it's not well placed on the window. As you can see here on the roof, there's several large stains that show water damage, where water has been leaking into the apartment. And there's also a very strong smell of smoke. And after being able to lift the tiles, it's our fingers underneath, you can get ash on your fingers. Okay, as you can see now, this is one of the areas where it's been burnt, and this is some of the ash from the wood. It's just been covered by a layer of ceiling tile. Here we go again, showing how easy it is to get soot off of the... This is soot from his hands that was just taken from the ceiling above. Just another example of a window. This one, I don't even believe I can see any screws on this one. This is the toilet. As you can see, it's broken and it's also not functioning.
And it's so dirty.
And it's so dirty. The kitchen ceiling is sloping. The outsides are higher up and then it just kind of dips down into the middle. Also, the refrigerator, the refrigerator doesn't have any place to put anything, but they're being charged for this as part of the rent. There were lots of cobwebs and spider webs up. When they moved in, lots of dust. The house had not been... This is the condition of the house when they moved in. It had not been wiped or cleaned up at all. The bit of tidiness that's showing is what's been done from them being in here. This is the screen door in the back that leads out of the kitchen, and all of what we're about to show on the outside is just trash that was in the yard when these folks moved into the house. This was all left here when they moved in. And the yard obviously has not been maintained at all. This trash here was also there when the folks moved in. At the screen, Javier, that's here. Looks like there's some sort of carpeting that's been stuffed up there. I'm not sure what that was done for, but it's because of the hole it's been falling out onto the ground. You'll notice there's a loose cable that was once nailed into the house that has now come loose that could possibly fall. You can see that the meter is moving. Might be a little hard to see, but there's no electricity in the house, or for some reason the electricity will not come on in the house, but the meter is moving. The refrigerator is plugged in, but it's not working. It's not cooling at all.
Bueno, nosotros nos cambiamos el viernes en la noche.
We moved here Friday in the evening.
El sábado que nos fuimos a ver si había oficinas para bajar la luz y el agua.
We wanted to go to the office to get lights turned on. We wanted to get lights turned on Saturday or Sunday.
Pues como era sábado, no es día laborable, pues no pudimos encontrar las oficinas abiertas. Nos pasamos sábado, domingo. El lunes que regresé con mis compañeros de trabajar, nos encontramos de que todo nos lo habían robado y pues quién le va a poner empeño a a bajar luz, agua. Lo que queremos es cambiar una casa que esté digna para vivir.
Because Saturday and Sunday were not work days, we weren't able to put light or water in the house. And when we wanted to come and do that Monday after working, everything had been robbed. And so we were not wanting to put light and water in a house that we were not going to want to stay in, that we wanted to leave.
Pues a nosotros nos robaron todo, a mí me dejaron sin zapatos, únicamente los zapatos de trabajar, y eso porque los traía puestos, mis botas, la fotografía de mi familia, que son muy importantes para mí. Todo eso me lo robaron, y necesito que esto trasceda ante las autoridades para que este señor nos recupere, aunque sea en efectivo, a ver cómo, pero que nos lo recupere.
Even down to my shoes, clothes. The only thing I had was what I used that day to work. It's really important that this situation get taken care of, that we recuperate our losses financially or in the manner that we can.
¿Que era posible que ustedes fueron robados?
Pues porque en las condiciones que se encuentran las ventanas, que no tienen ningún tipo de seguro, totalmente le pusieron unos clavos ahí que no llegan a agarrar a la otra madera.
Because there were no locks on the windows, there's only screws or nails in there to hold the windows shut, so it's easy.
Y pues lo levanta uno, le empieza uno a golpear y enseguidita se van aflojando y los levanta, y pues es un camino abierto para los rateros, definitivamente.
It's an open entrance for burglars to come in, because if you jostle the windows a bit, they are easy to open.
Aquí solamente de que haya complicidad en el dueño, de que dejen todo así para modo de que vengan los inquilinos, dejen sus cosas y se las lleven y las pongan en venta.
There's a lot of complacency.
Bueno, nosotros lo que queremos es ¿cómo le digo? Que nos reconozcan algo de la renta y eso para.
What we want is that they're able to give us something back from our rent so we can look for another apartment.
¿Qué le robaron?
Nos robaron pues toda la ropa, zapatos, perfumes, televisión.
They robbed everything: perfume, clothing, shoes, television.
La grabadora que tenía este muchacho acá,
The recorder that this man had that was living here.
Ay, los papeles importantes que teníamos para nosotros.
My important papers that we had.
Como la acta de nacimiento y eso.
My birth certificate and those papers.
Los pasaportes y todo eso. Todos los papeles que teníamos en la mochila, pues como nos acabábamos de pasar, no habíamos desempacado nada, ni acomodado nada en su lugar.
Passports, everything that we had in our luggage, we had just gotten here. We didn't even have a chance to unpack anything.
De plano a uno de ellos lo dejaron sin ropa, sin zapatos.
One of the men living here was left with nothing, not even shoes or clothing.
Y a esta mujer que está embarazada, que está esperando a su bebé, pues ya tenía su ropita juntada y eso, pues todos se llevaron.
And the woman who lives here that was pregnant and waiting to have her baby, she had already accumulated clothing and things for the baby, and that was all taken too.
Arregló este dinero porque pues la mayor parte, la mujer que está embarazada es la que está sufriendo más, pues no come, piensa mucho y eso.
We're hoping that you all really be able to help us recuperate some of our money, because really the woman who's pregnant is the one who's suffering the most. She's worried and she's not been eating.
¿Por qué no está comiendo y por qué está pensando mucho?
Pues porque pues ya en las noches ya no dormimos tranquilos pensando de que en cualquier rato entren otra vez y si los han visto acá que se andan paseando aquí todavía los morenos, pues ¿quién más fueron? Porque esos son los que andan acá.
We've not been able to sleep good at night. We stay up awake wondering and worrying if people are going to rob us. And if you can see today, there are people that keep passing by, the black guys who have been known for robbing.
¿Qué se podría hacer para ayudarnos, por favor?
We just want to know what you all can do to help us. Please.